Hello everyone, my name is Tom, I'm from WESG Gamers and today I'm here with Xixo. How do you feel about tomorrow? Are you excited?
Yeah, I saw the decks in my group. It's like, I think I'm favored. So yeah, feeling good going into it.
Did you spend a lot of time preparing?
Yeah, I actually didn't stream. Like, barely streamed the past months. Wanted to prepare really badly for this and like be well prepared. But it's like you have 3 patches and 1 Kazakhos deck. There's not much to do about it. So I feel like a lot of the preparation time was kind of wasted. But hey.
Yeah, sure. I want to start talk a bit about 2016, the year that just has finished. It was a pretty great year for you. How do you feel about it? How do you look back on it?
I had some decent results. I'm not very happy with 2016. I think I can do better in 2017, but it was alright.
Yeah, one major thing that happened, of course, in 2016 was you first leaving Navi and then being picked up by CLG. Can you shed more light on how that went?
Yeah, I mean, it basically was that Navi had the fan base of Navi is like all CIS region. They couldn't really sell us to their fans, so it just didn't make sense for them to have like non-CIS players. So they didn't re-sign us. After that, I was in talk with like a lot of teams, and actually people came up to me and was like, "How did you join a team yet? Like, does no one want to join Hearthstone anymore?" But it's been kind of the opposite. That like all the big esports organizations came to us, so we had needed time to like choose and talk to every organization. And in the end, CLG was the best fit, and we're very happy with that.
Yeah, it took quite a while for you actually between being picked up from Navi till being picked up by CLG. Do you think that the decision by you as a group of players sticking together and wanting to join a team all as a group influenced that?
Kind of. I had some teams coming up to me who only wanted to pick up me, but I told them right away that I would only join with my teammates. But we actually joined a month ago, but we had some issues announcing it, so it didn't take that long. But in the end, it was just we had to talk to different teams, had to wait for a response from different teams, but that's just what happens. It's all good.
What changed? Because originally Osaka was in a group of players as well, and then he joined Alliance. And what caused that change?
There are team leagues coming up, for example, the ESL league. We are not in that, but just like a couple of team leagues who might come up or might not, but people who consider doing a team league, and every team league would be 3 players, so it just makes sense to have 3 players per team. And since Alliance was a full Swedish team, it just made sense that Osaka joins them and we stick together. But Osaka asked us if that's fine with us. Like, he asked us if we want to stick with him or if we are cool if he joins Alliance, so we're still good friends, and it just made the most sense.
Yeah, in 2016 was also the year you started focusing more on competitive. The year before that you were mostly known as a ladder god, and then you switched to playing in more tournaments. What made you make that decision?
I mean, I just got more invites. Like in 2014 or 2015, I won some qualifiers, but the tournaments that didn't have open qualifiers had like no chance to participate, so I could only play in the qualifiers. I won a couple of qualifiers, but yeah, in 2015 and 2016, I got like way more invites, so it's got easier for me.
Yeah, you also started streaming more, and the stream got way more attention. How are you enjoying streaming?
It's actually the opposite. I streamed more, I had more viewers in like 2014 when I was in America. Actually streamed a lot less after that. I got less viewers since I won the tournaments. But it's fine. Like, I will always focus on playing competitively. I wouldn't stream if I feel like I have to prepare. But when I have time and feel like I'm well prepared already or I have no tournament coming up, I don't mind streaming, but it's not priority for me.
What's your take? Because people nowadays are asking the question a lot, like, what is Xixo playing? Because that's the list they want to play. Does that put a burden on your shoulders?
No, not really. It's nice that people check my Twitter page. It's like getting attention is always nice.
Do you really feel that you are on top of the meta all the time?
Not all the time. Like, for example, this tournament, I started playing the off-meta decks first. Like, I prepared around a month, and like the first 2 or 3 weeks were mainly me playing decks that other people didn't play, just because I wanted to see if there's something hidden. And so, like, the first weeks of the expansion, I was just like trying to, like, Echo Paladin, Echo Hunter, like the stuff that didn't see play to see if there's something hidden. And during that time, it definitely wasn't on top of the meta. But then the last 1 or 2 weeks, I just played the meta decks, and I guess I'm fine now.
Yeah, because some tournaments, you when the meta seems settled, you all of a sudden turn up with some crazy decks that surprises everybody. Yet in this tournament, you chose for a more standard lineup, which a lot of people tend to be playing now in tournaments. Um, did you just not find a counter to the current meta?
Yeah, it's just Kazakus and patches are just too strong for other decks to exist, basically.
And is that something you are okay with?
I mean, in the end, this expansion was just a preparation for the cycle, like for the rotation that comes with the next expansion, so I'm not fine with the meta right now, but if it's 2 more months of this and then we get a good meta with a new rotation, then that's cool.
Is it something that you want from Blizzard more expansions, more rotation perhaps?
We don't need more expansions, we just need either better expansions or like some nerfs or buffs in between, because like right now the meta was settled after like 3 weeks because it's just very clear that the patches decks are the best, and then it's like, yeah, we have the same meta for like 2 or 3 months, yay. So I would prefer to have like either a meta, like more interesting cards that new decks could still come up, or like another way that the meta changes faster, either smaller expansions, like maybe just release a couple of cards at one point, or nerf or buff some cards. I don't know.
What is something you'd like to see introduced in Hearthstone? Because you say like more new cards, but does it include new mechanics, or what's a card concept you'd like to see?
I didn't think too much about it. I had some things coming in mind, but I think that alternative win conditions would be something fun. Like, you know, I don't know, a card that says if you have a dragon, a beast, and a pirate on board, you win the game. Like, maybe not exactly that, but like, you can make alternative win conditions like other card games have, and I think it would be fun.
Do you think that has a high chance of ever appearing in the game?
No. But in, like, Blizzard has a digital card game, they have some advantages, but I feel like sometimes they just try too hard to show that they have the advantage of having the digital card game, and just like put mechanics that like people don't want. Like, some of the mechanics we have just don't make sense and are very boring, so I think that Blizzard should use the advantage they have, but shouldn't use it just to use it. Like, they should think more about it.
Such as Charge or Inspire?
Yeah, I mean, Inspire is kind of fine, but if you think of some other examples, like, for example, the holding a dragon. Like, what? Like, why do we punish players for drawing badly? Like, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's always a thing, but it's like, I don't know. I don't like the holding a dragon mechanic, for example. I think it's just like, it's more RNGs, and not even about the cards you draw that you play, but also about the rest of your hand, or like what other cards are there that shouldn't be in the game. I think Kazakus. Like, Kazakus has a 53% chance to get to get one specific spell. So it's whenever you play it, you lose so much tempo by playing a 4 mana 3/3 that against Echo you need the AoE the next turn or you're dead. It's like you play a card that says 47% of the time you lose the game. Like, why do we have this?
But then, don't you say like there should be less RNG in the game entirely, or just specific kinds of RNG?
You need some sort of RNG, because otherwise every game would turn out the same. Like, like Buccaneer and Patches have no RNG on them, and they are not fun either. So you need some kind of randomness or other mechanic that keeps games unique. But it's not Kazakus.
Looking forward into 2017, what kind of things would you like to see happen in Hearthstone regarding HCT, but also regarding expansions and new cards?
In general, I would like to see some control archetypes that are not Reno. I mean, Reno will cycle out, but in general, I don't really like the Highlander archetype too much. I hope that we get other control archetypes. And HCT is doing a lot of improvements. I want to see how this goes first. Like, wait for like the first tournament from Blizzard this year and then see how it goes.
Do you think Swiss is an improvement?
Yes, it's still double elimination basically, but it doesn't matter when you get the loss. It's like in the old double elimination bracket, if you lose the first round, you have to win like 12 rounds of loser bracket or whatever. It's like, might as well just go home and sleep. But now it's, you have to go like 5-1 or whatever it is, or 6-1, I'm not sure. Anyway, and it doesn't matter if you lose the first or the last match, just have to win 6 out of 7 or whatever it is.
And what are the goals you've set for yourself in 2017? Is there any specific goal, or are you just like improving?
Yeah, I had like, especially at the end of 2016, I had some tournaments where I wasn't happy. I was kind of busy with the team stuff, so I didn't have that much time to prepare. But in general, I hate it when I lose a tournament and feel like I didn't prepare well enough. So I don't want to have that come up. I want to have every tournament be where I am happy with how I played and how I prepared.
So the ultimate target would be playing at BlizzCon, I guess?
I don't value BlizzCon as high. Obviously, it's nice, but in the end, it's a card game. You can be consistent, but you can't win everything. So if BlizzCon is the one I get unlucky at or don't qualify, but do win all other tournaments, it's fine with me. I don't have any like...
Okay, then to round it up, what do you think is your performance gonna be here at WESG? Do you think you're gonna take it all?
I think I'm favored, but I think that just because of the meta and in general, a lot of decent players being here, the advantage isn't as big. So I don't know, maybe I have like a 15% chance to win the tournament. Around that.
Okay, well, I'll take 50%. Thank you very much for joining me in the interview. Good luck in the tournament. And thank you guys. Stay tuned for more Hearthstone content at WESG Gamers.